All right, so after the monster has been felled, Odogu retracts his claws, and they're both looking at the monster dead on the ground. And Musa is like, "What is it?" And Odogu replies, "It's a hype human, but none like I've ever seen before, and yet it looks familiar. You might not have the luxury to dissect that cadaver, Doctor." Before they could complete their conversation over the dead body, they are being surrounded by a group of soldiers and military men, which Musa then talks to her AI that she has on board, and then the AI is to contact one of their contacts in basically that region of the world that they are. So we jump to this scene where they are in the soldier's bus or soldier's vehicle, whatever they call it, and then Odogu is having a monologue, and it says, "A moment I created destroyed 167,457,589 other souls, my soul included. In the cavity my vacated soul left, crept in a demon, the generation isle." So over here we have this image of this guy called Gastia Khan, who is one of the leaders of the organization that Musa and Odogu worked for. And here we jump to an image of the generation isle, which is sort of this island kind of nation, pretty advanced. We have all these advanced nations in comic books, and that is sort of what is going on here. And it says the greatest nation in the world, regardless of what your Wikipedia tells you, and that is a valid claim. We also jump to another scene of some parts of the generation isle. It's a location, it's a fictional location in the story. There were no prime ministers or presidents in the generation isle, only the masters. 10 men and women as old as the land itself. Legend says even older, whose word is law. And then we jump over to the masters themselves and their pride, synonymous to the MMG, which means marksman generation. So these are basically the 10 guys that are in charge of this nation. They sort of run an oligarchy. They are very mysterious, they're very powerful, they're very, not a lot of people know about them, not even the people of the country, but they know that they exist. They are looked at as some sort of like mythical characters, but they know that they exist.